Our Learning Journey, Group 37.
Not only has our team been able to raise money and awareness for an amazing charity, we've also developed our skill sets and we've learned a lot, and this is something that we're all going to be able to take forward throughout the rest of our time at university. So personally speaking, I have really learned about the value and importance of teamwork. I honestly believe that I couldn't have created a wiki like the one we have on my own. It's been so much more beneficial to have everybody's diverse opinions and ideas all coming together and bouncing off each other, because at the end of the day we all have different skills and ideas and perspectives, so it was so nice to be able to put all those ideas together and really just bounce off one another in terms of creativity. And yeah, I have really enjoyed working as part of a team, and I now know that 6 minds are better than one. Also for me, I have definitely improved my IT and technical skills. When I was sitting in my EEE2 seminar and we were discussing the wiki task that was going to be happening, I was actually very apprehensive about it. I seen that it was quite a technical based activity, and I thought to myself, oh no, I can't do anything like that. I am really bad with my IT skills. I don't know how to work things. But it's actually been very beneficial for me because I have learned an awful lot with the support of my team and also the module team as well. So when I was creating one of my pages, I was actually able to embed a YouTube video, and as simple as it sounds, I was honestly so proud of myself because I thought, I can't believe I've done that. I would never have been able to do something like that before. And these are skills that I'll be able to use throughout the rest of my life, throughout the rest of my time at university. And I think that my confidence has grown as well. Now that I know that I can do these things, there's nothing stopping me from using more IT skills in the future. Also, I feel like my confidence has really grown, as I've said. When our team were discussing raising money for the charity, we had set a target at £500 because we really wanted to do something for this amazing charity. However, I was kind of thinking to myself, oh, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. That's a lot of money, and how are we going to manage that? And see, within 24 hours we had reached £500, and it was absolutely amazing to see. And it just kind of taught me that you've got to aim high and try your best and be confident, because people are very generous and want to support our cause. But I didn't think the response that we received was nothing like I thought it would be. So my confidence has definitely grown, and I'm always going to remember to aim high and work hard. So thank you.
Well, when we first actually began talking about our wiki and kind of at different ideas and where we wanted to go with it, it was a little bit daunting, because it was definitely out of, well, I would say probably all of our comforts, because we'd never done such a creative project before. Everything's always been either a presentation or some kind of essay or something like that. So straight off the bat, it was actually really fun to be more creative and to, well, I've created all the videos, so any video that you've seen, I've edited it and clipped it all together. So I think for me that was so fun to do, and to actually be able to use my passion of like photography and be able to actually enhance that as well to build up my skills was great. So I've had the best time doing that. It's also been really interesting to learn about the organisation itself, because although I'd heard of Rape Crisis Scotland before, I'd never really studied into all the different types of support that they offer. I mean, it's truly amazing what they do for any victim or beneficiary that ever comes to them. They would literally help them with anything. So for me, I think it's been extremely interesting to find out more about the incredible work that they do. And it's also, I think, it's extremely beneficial that if ever in the future, for some reason that someone was affected by it or I got asked about it, then I would have knowledge, and knowledge which isn't just, I don't know, given from social media or Instagram, but it's actually knowledge which is research, it's thorough and it's proper, that then I could also help someone in the future. And I think to me that's probably the best thing that I've gotten from this whole entire wiki. But I think this has been the most exciting and team building exercise that we've ever done at uni. It's been the best assignment that we've ever had, at least from my point of view. But yeah, we've learnt a lot, and I think the team's been really good at coming together. Everyone's coming up with different ideas. We've had like WhatsApp chats, and I think it's been great that everyone's using their passion, so everyone's finding certain things that they're interested in and saying, well, can I adopt this? Can I add this into our learning thing, you know? So I definitely think that's been really beneficial for us as a team, but also us as friends. So yeah.
I'd say probably the first thing for me, which I'm probably most proud of, is enhancing my technology skills. And what I mean by this is creating the animation for our page about social innovation. But this took me a really long time to do and was quite tasking and stressful, but I was really glad I managed to do it, and I don't think I would ordinarily do it for a piece of coursework, so I'm quite glad that this task of creating a wiki has pushed us out of our well, certainly for me, pushed me out of my comfort zone to kind of think a wee bit more outside the box and really use different sources of multimedia, because it's quite different to an essay, so it's a wee bit more exciting, but also show how the importance of social media and the ability we have to influence people's awareness on things and give them information as well. So I think that's definitely a big part of what I've learned. I've also learned that I've worked with great people in this team, and we've all had a really good level of communication despite having to all work quite remotely from different places across Scotland, but I'm really proud that our team has managed to stick together. That was my dog shaking in the background. Anyways, I am really glad that we've had the opportunity to do this task and to try and find information and raise awareness about a charity which is close to all of our hearts, and I can confidently say now we all know a lot more and it's for the better.
So firstly, I learnt a lot about rape crisis itself through research, because I wasn't actually aware before this task that there were any charities for this problem, even though that I knew it was such a big issue in society. It also made me change my attitude towards raising money for charities and even volunteering for them, because raising awareness for Rape Crisis Scotland and also that wee bit of money that we raised for them made me feel really good. And even if we were just helping one person, we still helped somebody, and that just made me feel really happy. I also believe my skills have improved by taking part in the wiki task. For example, I was able to learn and improve my skills in relation to technology, as I learned how to edit wiki pages and also edit my videos of me going my walks to complete my 5k with my dog. I also was able to upload photos to the wiki, and this was an issue for me at first, but with the help of my teammates I was able to overcome that wee hurdle. In addition to this, I also realised how important teamwork is and working together, as I wouldn't have been able to complete as good a wiki without all of my team's ideas and effort. And I also wanted to just say that I really enjoyed taking part in the wiki task, and I thought that it was a really good way to be assessed
in this wiki project. But before I start, I would just like to say how amazed I am at the amount of money and awareness we've been able to raise as a team for our charity, Rape Crisis Scotland. It's a charity that's very close to our hearts, and I'm just so proud of us for all that we've been able to achieve. So, one of the main things that I've learned in this project is the importance of working in a team. And I know that sounds quite simple, and a lot of people might already know that's important because they think it makes the work easier. And I thought that too, but working on this project has just made me realise how important having others working with you is, how important being in a team is, how your work can improve. It's of a greater quality when you're working as a team. The wiki we've made would be nowhere near as good or as well written or as technological as it is if we'd all worked individually. Working together gave us so many new ideas. We've got 6 brains instead of 1. We have new ideas, new opinions, new ways to think of how to express what we wanted to say. We said that we wanted to stand out, we wanted to be unique and creative, not just like everyone else. So having 6 people think of this made it so much easier to do that. Any problems we encountered, if you were working alone, it would have been difficult to overcome them. You would have been stressing yourself out thinking how to solve it. But as a team, we were able to say in one of the chats, one of the group chats that we were talked in, if we had a problem, and other team members might have solutions, because everyone's unique, everyone's got their own skill set, and when you put these together, you're getting a wide variety of skills and opinions and ideas, and it just overall made our work better. So that's something that's really important that I've learned working on this project, that everyone's got different skills we can combine together, and when you do that and work well as a team, the quality of the work you produce is so much better than working on your own. Another thing that I feel that I've learned in this project is my technical skills. Obviously I've got basic technical skills, but I feel like I've been able to improve them a lot more. My IT skills, the project is a bit technological, more so than what a lot of us have maybe experienced in the past. So I felt like it was a really good learning opportunity for me. If I had any problems, I could talk to my teammates about them. Some of them might have ideas or solutions how to overcome it. I've been able to help them with stuff. I just feel that it's been a really important thing for us to learn. And also, as the world becomes a more technologically advanced place, we're going to need these guys for the future in our jobs. We're going to need them. So I feel like it's a really important thing to grasp the now and take them with you, because it will make you succeed more in the future. The skills I've learned working on this project, the new things I've learned, they're going to be so beneficial, because not only did they help me with this project, but I'll be able to use them at the rest of university for any future work assignments I get, but I can also take them with me after university to jobs and any work I do, and they're going to help me. They're going to be skills for life, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to learn them here and now. Another thing that I feel I've improved is my confidence. So when we started fundraising, we initially set a target of £500 to fundraise for Rape Crisis Scotland, and I was always a wee bit wary if we were going to meet the target, because £500 is a lot to ask from people, from the public, from strangers, from your friends and family. And although it would have been an amazing thing to do, I just was a wee bit erring on the side of caution if it was going to be achievable. But then we launched the campaign, and within a day, less than 24 hours, not only had we met the target, but we'd exceeded it. And I feel like this has improved my confidence, because it's helped me learn that if you set your aim high and you work hard, you will succeed in what you're trying to do. And that's given me greater confidence, because now I know for the future, as long as I set a high target and I put the work in for it, I'll be able to achieve anything, and it's going to let me know that I can move on to bigger and better things in the future. So yeah, this is just some of the things I've learned. Thanks for listening.
So the first thing I learnt about, very major, was the organisation themselves. I actually didn't know who Rape Crisis Scotland were before this task was given to me. It was actually one of the other girls in the group that brought it up, and through that I just learnt about all the amazing things they did, all the services they provided, like their hotlines, their text lines and things. They're just incredible, and honestly they work so hard, and I believe they don't get enough credit for what they do. Furthermore, I also learned a few technical skills. Obviously before this I had no idea what a wiki was or how to make one, so I've learned quite a few technology skills through that as well. I learned that I could engage with people on social media. I learned that social media is such a massive platform to raise awareness for charities and things. I'd always heard it, but I'd never actually used social media to raise awareness before myself. I just think it's an amazing thing. I definitely will be putting it to use in the future as well. So yeah.